Hello, everybody, and welcome to another action-packed episode of A Work in Progress, AWI Pod Wrestling Podcast. I, of course, am your host, Brent Piles, and with me, as always, is a man who knows no bounds, no leaves, no bounds. I just found out today the mayor is actually a person with legs. He is the mayor of Canton. Mayor, how are you?
Man, I am doing better than fill in the blank color Power Ranger today.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I am doing pretty darn good. This is the last podcast I'm going to be probably ever recording from this apartment. So I am excited to get the hell out of here and get to normal civilization.
Yeah, I mean, we're both in a change of settings. I've been doing this podcast out in the garage for a couple of months now, but it's fucking 97 degrees in there today, so that's not happening. I'm back in the man cave.
Man, I was looking for Tugboat's hat.
Oh, Tugboat's hat's right up there next to my Sid belt. And
Okay.
my earthquake, my two earthquake figures are right there, and then the hat's right there, and then I got my Sid belt here.
Heck yeah.
I gotta put old Tucker by his buddy Earthquake over here. Has to happen. Oh, and my Jerry Sags, Jerry Sags autograph things right there that you got me. So yeah, all my mayor gifts are pretty much over there. But you do buy the best birthday presents, by the way.
I try to come up with something creative.
Well, yeah, there's no way in the world that I thought you were gonna send me a fucking hat signed by Tugboat. Or did I ever expect that I would be getting a toy world championship belt signed by Sid? I didn't think either one of those things would be happening. So,
and I think I bought that like a week before he passed away too.
It was it happened soon after. Yeah,
let's not
get into that. We already had to break the bad news to you about the Green Ranger before we hit the record button.
I hope I just didn't curse Big Fred Ottman by buying that tat.
Hopefully not. I think Fred's gonna be okay. He's got to be up there, right?
I mean, he's got to be 400 pounds and 68 years old. So
I'm wondering if you Google Tugboat, is that the first thing that pops up? No, it isn't.
No. Maybe if you Google WWE
Tugboat. I just wanted to see if it was just Tugboat. He's 68 years old, so
wow, I guessed right.
For a wrestler that wrestled in the 80s, that's like fucking 275.
Yeah, and at his height and weight, that's a good long life.
Yeah, because like, you don't expect like big guys like to live, good for Fred. Let's hopefully he keeps on kicking. Because yeah, we don't want him to. We definitely don't want anything bad to happen to him. That's for sure.
And if he does, I'm gonna have to stop buying you things unless the wrestler's already deceased.
You're gonna have to only pick things that are people that are already dead because apparently
I'm a curse.
Apparently it's a curse. Did you watch the Afternoon of Champions?
I have to say, I have been so extremely busy.
Yeah.
I think I watched the very first match between Orton and Cena. Never saw a single thing after that, and I watched the first maybe 40 minutes of Raw last night.
You meant Orton and Rhodes?
Orton and Rhodes, yeah.
Yeah.
And I saw nothing else besides that. I saw Cody win, and what was the first match last night? Did you watch any of Raw last night?
I saw bits and pieces. The New Day lost the tag team championships to Finn and JD McDonough, right?
My girlfriend, she was watching it with me, and she goes, "What? That Jade?" Or she didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
She said, "Why is that guy's head so big?"
It's a great question.
So if you're listening to this, JD, you have a normal sized head. We apologize for my girlfriend.
No, apparently your head's fucking big because
no, it's huge. It's built like a Funko Pop.
JD McDonough, the walking Funko Pop. That's great. What do you think about the New Day? I feel like SmackDown does their tag team division better than Raw's. I don't think either one of them gets what it should be getting, but I do think they do a better job on SmackDown because they do have multiple tag teams and they don't just have just a tag team championship feud. They actually have side feuds with tag teams, so I think they do a good job. Yeah. Which that might also be coming to an end because I don't know if you heard this, but they're going to stop doing 3-hour SmackDowns. It's going to be 2 hours from now on.
I did not hear that.
Yeah,
I mean that's going to be rough. They're going to see a lot of wrestlers cut for that probably, but I'm assuming they're not going to be renewing everyone's contract with a 2-hour.
Unless they plan on picking up another show. I don't think so. So yeah, I didn't really like the New Day losing the tag team championships, especially to like McDonough and Finn Balor. I just don't. I don't know. I guess I didn't see the point of that, but whatever. It doesn't make me mad.
I'm not against it either way. I like both. I like both of those guys. I feel good for JD, like, because I don't think he technically had won the tag championship before. Wasn't it Dominic and Finn before, or was it JD?
I'm pretty sure wasn't JD the tag team champion with somebody?
Maybe in NXT.
You might be right. I think you might be right. Let's see.
It was kind of like a Freebird rule where I think sometimes JD defended it with Finn, sometimes it was with Dominic. So I'm not sure about that. I don't want to put my life on it or anything.
Well, don't worry, I won't make you. So no worries there. He is currently. It doesn't say that he's a multi-time tag team champion, so I think you might be right, Mayor. I think that is his first tag team championship.
Yeah, I believe it was Dominic and Finn that won it.
Oh, nope, sorry. He is a two-time WWE World Tag Team Champion with Finn Balor. And then I think maybe he got injured because remember he did like that fucking backflip thing and he broke a bunch of his ribs. And I think maybe then Dom stepped in for him, maybe something like that. I don't know.
Might have been that. I know that he got injured in the match with the War Machines, I believe, or whatever they're called now. The Raiders, Viking Raiders, whatever they are.
The Raiders of the War Vikings. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't. Like I said, like you said, I'm not going to put my life on that because I don't exactly remember, but it was something like that. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. The only thing else I saw from Raw was Rhea Ripley and Io Sky kind of had a back and forth, and I guess that's going to be the women's world title match at Evolution, which I think Evolution's in like 2 weeks because it's the same weekend as your favorite wrestler and my least favorite wrestler, Goldberg, coming back. He's not my least favorite wrestler. I mean, I could list 20 other people I hate more than Goldberg. But that's a whole other podcast. So I saw that. So that's kind of like a foregone conclusion. I figured that was going to happen. Yeah, I mean, so I will say for Night of Champions, since you didn't watch most of it, I will say that the match that I enjoyed the most, I thought was the best match, was actually the street fight between Rhea Ripley and Raquel Rodriguez. Don't call me Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez. Rhea did like a spoiler alert. Sorry, Mayor. I'm sure you're not going to go back and watch it anyway. But
I read the results, but I didn't get to see any of it.
Okay, so you already know. She did like the rib tied off of a table that was on the top rope, so that was pretty cool because I was like, I don't know how the hell she's going to be able to do this, but she did it. So I thought that match was really good. Sammy versus Karrion Kross, I think was good. I thought maybe the wrong person won, but I know that crowd really likes Sammy, so that's probably why he went over. But I never really have ever. I'll let you say how you felt about this, but I've never really ever gotten the hype of Karrion Kross, like ever. Like when he's in NXT and everybody was like drooling over him, I never got it. But he's starting to come around for me lately. What is your opinion on Karrion Kross?
I've always been a fan of him.
Okay.
I was really behind him throughout the entire NXT buildup. The shaved head, what was that? Not American History X, because that makes him sound pretty racist. But
yeah,
what was the one where God dang,
Fight Club?
I get not Fight Club. The move, I can't think of the name of it, but he looked like the one guy from. I can't think of the name of the movie. It's escaping me. Something Killers. Anyway, he looked like him, and I just always got behind his character, his look. The whole entrance was Scarlett coming out singing, the mist. The entrance was money. I mean, that was one of the coolest entrances NXT for me ever, other than maybe Bobby Roode's back in the day. Yeah, that was my favorite of all time. But man, he was so good back then. His matches were straightforward. He looked like he was going to be like on the lines of the next possible like Brock Lesnar next big thing kind of thing going. And then he got brought up and they dressed him up like
Demolition.
Like Demolition with the mask, and it was just a terrible presentation without Scarlett. And he's kind of floundered since then. And no fault to his own. I think he's an interesting guy who's great on the mic, very passionate about what he does, and good in the ring as well. I feel like he's not a great seller is his downfall. Like, that's the one negative I can say about him. Yeah. If I have to pick, nitpick him, he doesn't convey, the whole struggle of the fight very well.
Yeah.
But outside of that, I think the guy's a megastar with the right push. And maybe I've always thought that. So hopefully they can keep getting him into that upper echelon, because there's so many guys right on the bubble right now that I feel like could be main event players that are once, Cena and Randy are kind of going to be on their farewell tourish. I would think.
One already is. Yeah. So
I feel like there's good bones there for the next level of main event guys. And he could be one of them.
I don't
disagree. And also Roman probably stepping away as well.
Yeah, I mean, you never know though. Some guys say that they only got like 5 years left in them, and then they're still going. I remember AJ Styles like 5 years ago saying he only had 2 years left, and he's still in there. So
yeah, and AJ also.
Yeah, that too. AJ's not really, really holding on. Well, I guess he still gets world championship matches. I guess he got a couple last year, so I can't say that. I mean, I don't know. I just like some of the stuff I've seen him do that's like not for TV that he's just done on his own. I thought has been good. I never really got, and I don't know if they let him do a whole lot of promos back at NXT because I don't really remember now that I think about it. And I also do remember I really liked that Finn Balor returned to NXT champion, and I just don't think that I liked it that he beat Finn Balor, and so maybe that's why I didn't like him. That could be very well what it was. But yeah, like I said, he's pretty interesting now. I mean, they got another one of the Samoan guys. I don't remember his name, but Tungaloa and Toma Tonga's brother is now in WWE and with This is Bloodline 3.0 by this point, right?
Yeah, I think we're starting to get into that NWO black and white, like it needs to get dissolved and go away kind of thing.
I mean, they can bring in Samoans forever.
I know there's so many Samoans.
Forever, I can bring them in.
No, they all have like 10 kids each, so it's one of them's gonna just fall through the cracks of being a great wrestler.
They could be like I don't know how many people are in the Bullet Club now, or if that's even still a thing. But when I used to watch New Japan, there's like 50 people in the Bullet Club, so they could be just like the new Bullet Club, the Samoan Club.
Yeah, I think that there's too many.
I mean, I'm not going to be the one to tell him.
No. I mean, you bring back Haku and just let him be the manager of it.
I don't disagree with that. I think I like that.
Did I tell you that he wrestled a full match at the place I went to?
No, really?
He wrestled an entire match. It had to be a 15-minute match.
Damn, who do you wrestle? Some indie guy?
Yeah, some indie guy.
That's fucking awesome.
You'll know his name. Shit. Filthy Tom Lawler.
Oh yeah, I know Tom Lawler. Yeah, he used to be a UFC fighter.
Yeah, UFC fighter. He wrestled with him, and yeah, it was good. Good showing.
That's awesome. I mean, I've always heard that Ming was a fucking really nice guy. I mean, Haku's a really nice guy. You just don't want to piss him off, and I never would. I would never. Yeah. So Solo Sikoa is the new U.S. champion. We're gonna keep. That feud's gonna keep going. The Jade Cargill Asuka match was boring.
I had a bad feeling that was going to be a stinker.
It was boring. Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, another thing. This happened on SmackDown. You probably didn't watch it, obviously, but this happened on SmackDown. They're having a last woman standing match. Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton. Excellent match, by the way. Naomi tries
already?
Huh?
They had it already?
Yeah, they had it last Friday.
Okay.
And Naomi comes to cash in her briefcase. Does that mean that she would then have to get Nia Jax and Tiffany Stratton to both be down for a 10 count to win this match? She didn't end up cashing in. I was thinking to myself, like, how does that work?
Yeah, that I don't know. Would it then become like an elimination match where, hey, you're eliminated if you get the 10 count? I don't know.
Or does it just become a straight up triple threat match? How do we decide how this happens? How this works?
That's very good. We need President Jack Tunney to deliberate and give us the answer. Uh-oh. Are you there, Brent? Brent, did Jack Tunney blow your mind? Oh, no. Brent's gone. I'm not sure what happened. I think we are starting to talk about... Uh-oh. Recording resumed. I think he's back. No? What can we talk about? This is all going to get cut from the podcast anyway. So I once saw a match. Oh, no. Oh,
did you?
Okay, he's back.
Darn, I wanted to hear that story. I sure kind of like I wasn't here.
Just pretend like you weren't here. I was gonna tell a really good story about a match between Jack Tunney and Jack Oulet.
Oh, well, I think Jack Tunney did used to be a wrestler back in the day.
Did he? Back in what day? 1847?
Yeah, back in the day, like the first one.
Did he wrestle Abe Lincoln?
He did wrestle. Him and Abe Lincoln were tag team partners, actually. They defeated, I don't know, fucking Robert E. Lee and some other guy in a tag team. Yeah.
It was John. Sorry.
What? I'm sorry. And then John Cena and CM Punk. I mean, it was what it was. It wasn't the greatest John Cena CM Punk match, but nobody thought it would be. They had a lot of bells and whistles going on in there, and Seth Rollins, of course, got involved, and he was the reason why CM Punk lost. And I think the main point in this was there was a point where Cena had a chance to like hit Punk with the belt while the referee was down, and then he kind of looked around at the crowd as they booed, and then he took the belt and he tossed it out of the ring. And so I don't know. It seems like there's been a couple of times where he's done that, and so I think it might be like some telling signs that maybe he's going to be, switching back soon. So I guess we'll see what happens. But obviously, it's going to be him and Cody at SummerSlam, so I anticipate Cody will probably win it back.
Yeah, that's got to be where they're going with it, and Cena will probably. I mean, I don't want to spoil my guesses now, but I'm guessing Cena will lose it there to Cody. And I would love to see that would be the point where Seth cashes in right after that.
Yeah.
Because that like Cena, being good guy, trying to, give Cody some sort of accolades, and I don't know. We'll see how it goes.
Well, the other thing too is like at the end of the Cody Randy Orton match, Randy was kind of like seething, and then even as he was walking up the ramp, you could see he never took his eyes off Cody the entire time. He was even walking backwards, and he was staring at him the whole time. And so maybe, I don't know, maybe something happens during that match and Randy gets involved, and that's the reason why Cody doesn't win or something like that. I don't know, but I guess we'll see what happens as it gets closer to SummerSlam, because we got about a month before that, because it's very early in August. It's 2-day SummerSlam. How do you feel about that? Do you like 2-day? You want a 2-day SummerSlam? I guess we have to judge first to see how we feel about it. But what do you think on the surface?
Well, I was at SummerSlam last year, and it was 1 day.
And the year before.
And the year before. I've been in the last 2 SummerSlams. Maybe I'll make it 3 years in a row. Where's it at this year? Minneapolis?
New Jersey, maybe.
Ew, boy, I have no desire to go to New Jersey, but just to make it 3 in a row, I'm not going to rule it out.
There's the pizza place I see on Instagram that looks really good that's in New Jersey. That's the only reason why I would ever want to go there, or to the East Coast.
The only reason that might drag me out there is just some good pizza.
Yeah, that's it. Certainly not fucking $10,000 SummerSlam tickets.
No, absolutely not.
In this economy, forget about it. Yeah. So I guess we'll see where it goes. Are you ready to watch some TNA? TNA wrestling. I mean, sorry, I should justify that. We're not actually watching.
Total Nonstop Action Wrestling from the year 2003.
2002, brother. 2002. We got not Post Malone sitting next to Mike Tenay, and then Don West is somehow dressed more like a pimp than he was last time we saw him.
I want to buy some Beanie Babies and old sports cards right now. He doesn't even need to open his mouth. Just sell me a Princess Beanie Baby. You know what these are going for. We're throwing that in the deal. Get the producers on the line. This has to be a mistake. These could not be going for $200.
That's hilarious. That was really good. Have you had that job before?
I wish.
Yeah, he does look like he's gonna be selling you some on QVC. Absolutely, my grandma definitely bought something from him for me for Christmas in 2002.
100%.
Definitely,
You got a gift from Don West.
100%. I did. Good old Don.
Rest in peace, Don West. By the way,
Is he dead?
I think he just died last year or this year.
Oh. Well, that's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I'm not that. It's too bad though. Remember last week there was a tag team match. I don't remember because it was weeks ago by this point.
Hey, what the fuck are you chewing on?
I'm not chewing anything.
Yeah, I'm not supposed to.
Oh, my dog's in trouble. No surprise there. Oh, he missed the whoopee cushion. Isn't that what Doink used to call it when he did that? The whoopee cushion?
Yeah, that's what it was. Well, the Alabama Jam kind of is what Bobby Eaton would do.
Oh, that's better.
Holy cow, that was a rocket to the groin.
Yeah, but we call that the nut smasher. And here comes Ron the Truth Killings off the top rope with the drop kick.
So one tag team is completely deceased.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, these guys are both still kicking though. Jeff Jarrett and
Heck, both of them are still wrestling.
you're not lying. Both in the two major wrestling promotions in the United States. So who would have thunk it?
Jeff Jarrett still wrestling. God dang. He's got to have been in the business 40 years plus, right?
Yeah, because you think about it, I mean, Ron Killings hadn't even been in the business but like 3 or 4, maybe 5 years at this point. Jeff's been in it for fucking 25 at this point, and this is in 2002.
Yeah, I feel like he had to have started in 85.
Something like that, yeah.
Probably 40 years now.
As long as I've been alive. I mean, if you're going to show highlights of a match, they're showing the whole fucking match for crying fucking out loud here.
Yeah, I mean, it is a long highlight reel.
All right, here we go. Here comes Brian Christopher, a.k.a. Brian Lawler, a.k.a.
I had no idea Brian Christopher was in TNA, by the way.
Yeah, I think so. We go through this, buddy. We're going to be like, oh, wow. I had no idea this guy was in TNA.
Oh, and it says GMS, too. There's no way he got to call himself Grandmaster Sexay, right?
Oh, no. That was copyrighted. The guy in the crowd with the Tennessee Titans jersey on. I guess they are in Tennessee, so that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of this probably recorded at the Nashville Fairgrounds or wherever.
Yeah, I think they called it the Asylum, but yeah, I think that's right. But he's going to talk, huh?
Did you ever have the frosted blonde tips, Brent?
Absolutely not.
Oh, man.
Yeah. My wife just, as Rachel just said, I was too poor for the frosted blonde tips. That wasn't going to happen.
I mean, even a bag of Kool-Aid or a packet of Kool-Aid and
you're right. That would have got the job done. You're right.
You could have pulled it off.
I mean, I've been getting my hair just shaved off by like a friend or someone I know. I actually just recently just started doing it myself since I was in like the 11th grade. So
unfortunately, nature has been shaving the back of my head.
That's unfortunate. I actually haven't started even balding at all yet, but it comes through your mom's side of the family, and my mom's dad had a good head of hair, so I think I'm going to be okay here.
I always feel like it's good from here, like from the front, but then anyone behind me is like, that bald mother ever.
Oh, it's fucking Norman Smiley.
Wow. Who would have thunk it?
I wouldn't have, but here he is. Is he going to do the big wiggle? Because if he's not going to do the big wiggle, what's out here for?
They couldn't have copyrighted the big wiggle, right?
I wouldn't think so. Besides, it's WCW. They ain't copyright anything. They're too stupid. He's putting the boots to old Norman Smiley. I wonder if Norman is still a trainer in NXT. I know he used to be.
I feel like he is. Who's the ref there? Is that Anderson?
Yeah, that's the Anderson that used to wrestle for.
Scott?
Scott Armstrong. I said Anderson. The Armstrong. Yeah.
Was he the Candyman?
No, he's not the goddamn Candyman. That's Brad Armstrong. I think Brad's passed away.
No. Rest in peace, Brad. There's a lot of people we cover on this show that are all dead.
Well, when you watch wrestling, that's fucking 30 years old. Bound to be dead people.
You're Haley Joe Osment.
Oh, man. Don't bring that up.
Why? What did he do?
I
Is he
don't
dead now too?
know. He probably is, man. I don't know. Oh yeah, I broke the bad news to the man that the Green Ranger died. He didn't know. Yeah, he didn't know. I broke his heart today. I didn't mean to. I told him all about it.
That also means the White Ranger died as well. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you're right.
You killed 2 Rangers at once.
Oh,
Kill you.
there it is. There's the big wiggle. I knew he'd do it. I knew he'd do it. I love Norman Smiley. Oh,
I feel
I
like
love a good atomic
if
drop.
we ever meet up, our handshake has to incorporate the big wiggle afterwards. Or we,
Oh, here we go. Oh,
Oh, no, not that.
Yeah.
Get away.
Norman Smiley, the best. That's awesome.
Oh,
Oh, DDT.
good
Oh,
Lord.
my.
That was a good looking DDT.
It's a fucking great sell by Norman Smiley, too.
Yeah.
Hey.
That looked like an Arn Anderson quality DDT right there.
That was some good stuff, absolutely.
I think it was mainly Norman just selling it, but still.
Oh, yeah, because Norman looks like he died. Looks like he died twice.
He does. He looks like he'd be floating on an ocean. He's so dead. Like just
Yeah. Here he goes. Oh, he's up now. I hope Norman wins with a roll up. I don't think he will, but I'm hoping. I'm going to keep up hope. Oh.
What was that?
I don't know. A shoulder to the gut. Yeah. He wishes he could dance like Norman Smiley.
Do you remember where you were when you found out Brian Christopher died?
I do not know.
Okay.
I probably couldn't tell you where I was when a lot of people died.
I didn't know if it was like a September 11th moment, like the world stood still.
Yeah. Like, oh my God, no. I do remember where I was when I found out Macho Man Randy Savage died. So there's that one.
I'm sure I was at work at my desk because that's where I've been sitting for the last 23 years.
Yeah. No, I was at work too, but I was in like the cafeteria room and they had like, the news on back when fucking watching the news didn't make you want to blow your brains out. And they were all of a sudden it came up, Macho Man Randy Savage died. I'm like, oh no. So yeah, I remember that one. But yeah, I don't remember. I was probably drinking somewhere or at work.
Well, I believe it was either a Saturday or Sunday around noon or 1 because I was at a Pittsburgh Pirates game of all places. It's the only reason I remember it. Only time I've ever been to a Pirates stadium, and I found out Brian Christopher died around like the first or second inning.
Well, goddamn, pal. Well, if I would have been at a baseball game, I probably would remember. But nope.
Oh, we went to a black.
I thought we were going to a commercial.
I thought we were getting The Undertaker.
No, you thought The Undertaker signed with TNA in 2002. What?
In 2003, The Undertaker jumped ship.
But it wasn't really The Undertaker. It was just Brian Adams in an Undertaker outfit.
I don't know why. Did we used to call him the Bundertaker or something stupid?
We probably called somebody that. I don't know if it was him, but that sounds like us.
I think we called him something. Oh, is he putting the goggles on?
Oh, he's got the goggles on. It's weird. You see, like that used to be fashion to wear, snow goggles when you weren't going like skiing. Anyway,
Yeah,
I think it was. I saw it on a movie once.
Malibu's Most Wanted. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, I didn't do it. I'm saying I saw some other people do it. I would never do that. That's ridiculous. There's no mountains near here.
I mean, there's plenty of snow at times just to go sled riding.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I wouldn't say there's plenty of snow at times. We used to get more. Damn global warming. But anyway, Brian Christopher is the winner. He defeats Norman Smiley, unfortunately. As much as I wanted Norman Smiley to win, he didn't. Brian Christopher did.
I'm sure I've told you this before, but I have family in Memphis. And so many people from Memphis, Tennessee say they're like the son of Jerry Lawler. And they all claim who they don't know they don't know who their dad is, so they all claim it's Jerry Lawler. And probably half of them are right.
Well, the only one way to know is to find out if their mother got pregnant as a teenager, because we know that's how Jerry Lawler likes them. So that's the only way to know for sure. It's the only way to know for sure. Who's this guy giving Jeff Jarrett the business? We got Alexa Miss, of course. Did he just tell? Did he just? Wow.
It looked like Jose Lothario.
It looked like Jose Lothario.
Random call out. I'm not sure Jose Lothario is still with us then, but still.
I think he was. I don't think Jose. I almost said Jose Cuervo. I don't mean Jose Cuervo. Who's this guy? Oh, it's K-Quick. I mean, Raw the Truth Killings. He's dancing.
Man, did you hear his country song?
No, he has a country song.
He came out with a country song. It's catchy as hell. I want to add it to my iTunes, but it's not on Apple.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. You got to find K-Quick's country song. I don't know what it's called.
He just put it out like recently?
Within the last week or two. Actually, that's the reason he followed me, because I mentioned that I liked his country song.
Well, what do you know? It says 1 month ago this came out, huh?
Oh, his country song?
Oh, no, here we go. Counting My Sins? Is that the kind? I don't know. He's got like
I don't know. I don't remember the name of it.
Well,
it was catchy.
Let's listen to the Raw and the Truth Killings after this.
Oh, what a bump. Holy cow.
Oh, yeah, he's going to race. He's going to fight that NASCAR driver. That's something.
You can tell a NASCAR driver because they've always got their polo tucked into their belt.
Well, usually you wouldn't race the NASCAR driver. You wouldn't face him. So it's okay that I made that mistake.
I love that he's got an airbrush T-shirt of himself.
Well, of course. If you're going to get an airbrush T-shirt, who else would you get it of?
That guy kind of looks like young Michael Cole.
He does look like a young Michael Cole. You're right. All he needs is like a scruffy beard like Michael Cole used to have. He's going to fight the guy whose name sounds like an STD. Hermes.
Man.
Hermes? Yeah, I guess you're right, but it still doesn't sound good.
You can catch the Hermes at a NASCAR race beforehand.
That's what I'm saying. From a girl named Lisa Ray or some fucking.
That guy really looked like Jim Cornette. I think you brought him up last week or the week before.
Motherfucker. It's Jim Cornette's brother, but he doesn't curse, so he says, "Mother sucker." It's different. It's a different guy.
I'm not sure if my buddy's going to be listening to this podcast, but maybe it'll be his birthday by then. But I got him a birthday present from Jim Cornette, an autographed action figure that says, "Happy birthday, Jeff. P.S. Fuck Muffin Top Taylor."
Nice.
Because you know who Muffin Top Taylor is?
I do not.
Oh, okay. He's a Chuck Taylor on AEW.
Oh, I know Chuck Taylor. Yeah,
Jim Cornette calls him Muffin Top Taylor because he's out of shape.
Oh, I get how you could say that. Yeah.
And for some reason, my friend loves the name Muffin Top Taylor. So
I mean, what's not to love about the name Muffin Top Taylor? That's pretty fucking good.
I mean, if I had a new nickname, I'd go by Muffin Top Taylor.
If Jim Cornette was going to give me a nickname, I would hope it would be as good as Muffin Top Taylor. You know what I'm saying? It would be much worse.
I mean, Jim Cornette rolls off the tongue with nicknames for people. It's immediate.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't want to know what he would call me. I wouldn't want to know. It wouldn't be as good as fucking Muffin Top Taylor, that's for sure. Now you're going to have to count how many times we say that during the show. We're just going to keep.
Well, he calls John Moxley Plumber Moxley because he looks like a plumber.
He does. I mean, he kind of does.
He
kind of does.
He looks like a guy that would fix your toilet, right?
Oh, God damn it. You're right. He does. You're right. He does. Here we go. Here comes Hermes. He's on the way to the ring here.
Hermes is dressed like you.
He kind of, but that's I would never cut off sleeve shirt.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the T-shirt and the basketball silk shorts.
Yep, that's my go-to. you ain't lying.
It's your work uniform.
I know I can't wear it to work anymore. I have to wear jeans.
Oh, boo!
It fucking sucks, especially when it's 105.
What's the point of that? You better tell them. I'm Brent Piles and I wear basketball shorts.
I could probably start. I got some attitude with people at work today, so.
You need to start with the basketball shorts. Just wear them to work and see what they say.
Nobody's gonna say anything. They wouldn't fucking know what to do without me, and I haven't been working there that long. Anyway, there's Raw and the Truth Killings fighting a guy who's dressed like me. He's a lot shorter than I am, though, let's see. Oh, the NASCAR driver's gonna win this fucking thing too.
No way.
I bet you he fucking does.
Oh my gosh, I don't even want to think about it.
Oh, look at this. He's a high flyer. Some very believable punches. That guy punches like a NASCAR driver.
I mean, he's already a better wrestler than the Ultimate Warrior.
Well, you know, you're not really giving high hopes there. Now Ron's got him. Here we go. He's choking him. It's supposed to be a no disqualification match. I just want to point out that referee is Mr. Slick Johnson. So that's her name. I'm not making this up.
Rachel's like, huh?
Yeah, exactly. This Hermes guy's got some fight in him. He throws better kicks than punches, though. He should probably stick to kicking.
I mean, he's got the best dad mowing the lawn shoes on, too.
He does. Well, they're not quite the hinted green yet, so there's that.
They're the fresh ones. Like, he hasn't broke them in yet.
I was just thinking about this. Didn't you say you've never bought fireworks? Isn't that right? Did you say that?
I don't think I ever have bought fireworks, no.
I thought I remembered that you said that. You're like, I don't think I ever bought fireworks in my life. I'm like, well, that's something.
I don't remember ever saying that, but I believe it's true.
I think we had this conversation like last 4th of July or something. You're like, I don't buy fireworks. I'm like, really? You're like, no, I've never bought fireworks. And you know what? You're smart because it's a fucking waste of money. I just wasted $130.
Yeah. I like all 5 of my fingers where they're supposed to be on each hand.
Well, I still got them. I still got them. More worried about my son than me.
I do remember as a teenager us shooting Roman candles at one another, but I never bought them.
Oh, well, still, you enjoyed the fun of fireworks, having to spend the money.
Oh, yeah. We used to stand at opposite sides of the street and shoot Roman candles at each other.
I never did that, but Rachel's crazy cousins used to.
Yeah, it was a fun time.
I mean, it didn't look like fun. I thought, it sounds like it. It sounds like I'm the crazy one who didn't do it. Everyone else says they did it.
I mean, as long as you don't get hit in the eye, you're okay.
Okay, yeah. I don't know, man. We used to put
it's a Midwest thing, y'all.
We used to put a dry ice in the Coke bottle until it blew up.
Maybe Mentos.
That was something.
Oh, that's it. He's not kicking out.
I was going to cover him with one finger. The disrespect. Oh, it kicked out. You can't cover him with just one finger. Not Hermes.
What was Hermes? A Greek?
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Hermes in Greek mythology?
Yeah, it's like a god or something. My wife actually just said that to me like a couple of minutes ago.
Oh, okay. Wow. I did not hear that, Rachel, but I'm glad she picked up on it before I did.
Still sounds like it's a venereal disease. I don't care if it is a Greek god. Oh, he's got him in the figure 4 and using the ropes for leverage. His pit crew are like, hey, stop this. We need to change his tires. All right. Stop this. We got to change his tires and his oil pressure's right. We got to crank some. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Oh, man. He rolled it over. He's done for. This
is ridiculous.
The vaunted rollover of the figure 4.
Somebody better show up out here to take Ron the Truth Killings out so that Hermes wins this thing. I don't know, like Kevin Nash or something. No,
I don't like how long this match has gone on for Ron the Truth Killings. Oh, he hit him with a sit-down power slam?
He did. Hermes, of all people. Oh, but Ron kicked out. This is the best wrestling match a NASCAR driver has ever had, though. I will say that.
I give it that. I mean... I can't think of any other one.
Drivers have been in any wrestling matches? I don't know. So,
does Bob Sparkplug Holly count?
I think he does because he did race cars. Oh, Ron won it. Ron the Truth Killings wins. He had to put his feet on the ropes, and the pit crew said, "No, that ain't right. He got him to put him in the wall. I mean, he used the ropes."
I don't know what Jason Priestley from 90210 is doing up on the ring, but
he does look like him.
He's got the Jason Priestley haircut. It looked just like him.
That's good.
Or like every guy that told you don't do drugs and like the after school, there he is. The after school specials.
Yeah. And then
they all had that same haircut.
Then after that, he's like, God, I got to get high. This has been so stressful.
It's exactly what they did.
So Hermes is the loser. Ron Killings is the winner. Let's see what we've got coming up next. The first match we missed was the a couple of Gothic gentlemen that were with James Mitchell. I don't remember their names. And they took on AJ Styles and Jerry Lynn for the TNA Tag Team Championships.
Who's this guy?
I don't know, but he is the master of the squat, apparently.
He's very into the squatting.
Is that Ryan Shamrock?
I'm a big fan of Ryan Shamrock.
Is that her?
I think it is.
I think it is her. Wow.
I don't know what she's doing with I don't know who this man is.
I don't know what she taught him how to. She clearly taught him how to squat, or he's.
I'm going to call him Slow Kata.
So that's good. I like that. That's pretty good. There's this certain place that I usually don't have to go to that they made me go to today, and I hate going there because the people that work there are jerks. And I was telling one of the beer guys at the store because he was complaining about going there too, and I was like, I call them wine Nazis, and he's like, that's great, I like that, I'm going to use that.
Wine Nazis?
Yeah, because they're fucking assholes. They're like entitled children. But anyway. I just thought that was funny.
Not the wine Nazis.
Not the wine Nazis. I won't say.
They're related to Jacob Blue and what's the other one?
Yeah, they are. Actually, they own the company. I don't know. I don't know.
Is that meat?
Who are these guys? Oh, it's Hot Shots. They are the Hot Shots. Well, that's fucking.
I don't know who that is.
Hot Shot sounds like some weird like shot that you get, a pre-made shot that you get at some weird bar that you should.
I was going to say it sounds like the name of a bar in every country town. Hot Shots.
I can tell you right now that here in Lincoln, Nebraska, we do not have a Hot Shots. I believe they're fighting the Briscoe brothers, ironically.
No way. That is not Jay and Mark.
That is Jay and Mark Briscoe, pal. Look at them. Look when you see their face.
Cow, they're like 160 pounds.
They're fucking built like me, yeah.
Wow.
I believe that's Mark in the ring right now, and Jay Briscoe, the late Jay Briscoe, is on the outside of the ring. But yeah, I don't know if this is one of their first matches. I don't know if this was their first match in TNA, but that'd be one of.
Holy cow! I'd have never guessed that.
Yeah, no, I mean,
I can't see any similarity at all.
I can see. I can see it in the face, especially like they look like they're like I said, they're built like me. And they don't have all the tattoos.
A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, do they have to? I don't fucking know. I guess he does have a tattoo right there, but yeah, if someone didn't tell me, if I didn't already know that the Briscoes were on the show, I wouldn't have known either. But they're facing the Hot Shots. I don't know who exactly is in the Hot Shots. Maybe I should find out. If you had a tag team named the Hot Shots, who would you put in it? And why would one of them be?
That's a young Phil Brooks.
It might be.
Phil Brooks and Sean Stasiak are the Hot Shots.
That's not bad. I was going to say, tell me why one of them is. I would just go with the Nemeth brothers. That's who I would make the Hot Shots.
Okay.
The Nemeth brothers. The Hot Shots. Wait a minute. Are these the same fucking guys? No, because those are the guys debuted in 2003. This is 2002. I don't know. If you Google TNA Hot Shots, you also might get some weird answers. So
you might get your local skin club.
Yeah. Cassidy O'Reilly and Chase Stevens.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I've heard of those guys, haven't you?
I have not.
One of these teams is going to be one of the greatest tag teams in like wrestling history. I'm pretty sure a lot of people's eyes, and one of them is going to be the Hot Shots.
Who's this big goof that just came out?
That's the wall. That's the wall, brother.
That's the wall.
It's Malice. It's the wall, but he's taking steroids. Or like we said, he's a determined method. One or the other. Oh, so he's coming out here and he's just wrecked this entire tag team match. I don't know why. He hates hot shots and bald guys. He hates guys with blonde hair and chicken farmers from fucking Oregon. He hates them. I think they're from Oregon. I'm not sure. And then he's got Crowbar and I don't know who the other bald guy is.
James Mitchell.
Well, James Mitchell, but then there's another guy. That's a hell of a choke slam. By the wall, brother.
He's choke slamming everyone. Oh gosh, poor Briscoe.
He tried to throw him out of the ring. It didn't work. Okay, he successfully threw that guy out of the ring, though, so that's good.
It's Crowbar. I don't know who the other guy is.
If it's not Crowbar, it looks like Crowbar. You know what I mean?
It looks like him.
Dangerous Devon Storm. Remember he was Dangerous Devon Storm?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, he threw that guy in the 6th row.
Yeah, he really went over the top for him.
He whipped him. He whipped him over the top rope. Yeah, so we got Crowbar and Cue Ball. Clearly.
Good name.
Lack of a better one, I don't know. Okay, maybe let's see what he's got to say. Maybe we'll get some context. We probably won't, but maybe.
Now we are not leaving this ring tonight.
Not leaving.
Until the blood
of
Ken Shamrock
the blood,
is
yes.
on the hands of Malice.
Okay. They want his blood, man.
Shamrock too?
Really?
Just like Jared earlier tonight?
So Ken Shamrock, the way I see it,
yeah. How do you see
have two options.
What are they?
You can either
Okay.
come to the ring and face annihilation like a man.
Uh-oh.
Or B,
What's B?
stay in the back like the coward that you are,
All right.
and be responsible.
All right. Well, I don't know. Everybody wants Ken Shamrock apparently.
It's a lot of options.
Yeah. It was a lot of words for only two options. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So apparently they really want Ken Shamrock. I don't know why, but everybody did. Well, I guess he's the champion. That's why. I don't know. How come all these like dark, evil factions in wrestling like require a championship belt? It doesn't make any sense. Like if you have like evil intentions, why do you need a championship belt? I don't get it.
What do you think all these dark, mythical guys do throughout the day? Do they stay in dark places all day?
Oh, probably. Yeah, they stay
hang out in a cave and light candles.
Yes, absolutely. These are definitely candlelight and cavemen.
Aleister Black was born in that cave.
That's right.
Didn't he come back to WWE?
He is back, yes.
I feel like I haven't seen him for a month or two.
He's been on SmackDown. He's actually feuding with Ron Killings at the moment. What are they going to do to this poor guy?
What? Are you kidding me?
He's this guy alone.
He's feuding with Ron Killings?
Yeah, because Ron Killings got like involved in one of his matches, and then this week Ron was trying to fight John Cena, and then Aleister Black kicked him in the head, and then Ken Shamrock's coming to save the day here against the evil dark desire to win the TNA NWA World Something Championship. I don't know. It's Cue Ball and it's not Perry Saturn and the guy that's either Crowbar or a guy who looks like Crowbar, and then of course the wall, brother. Who's Malice? And they're taking all their malice out on Ken Shamrock. Oh, here comes this guy. I don't know who this is.
I don't know.
Is this the guy that was doing the squats earlier?
I think it was Squat Man.
Oh, yeah. What did you call him?
Slow Kata.
Slow Kata, that's what it
was. What's his name? Ozuchika Okada?
Yeah, close enough.
Well, this is Slow Kata because he moves around slow.
I think he's facing Ken Shamrock. I'm not going to try to say his name because I'll butcher it, but it's like Takato Omori, maybe? I've never heard of him.
He is not the father.
I mean, how do you know? He might be the father. I'm sure he's the father of someone.
I don't know. You said his name's Mori.
I said Omori, but yeah, whatever.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant like Maury. Like, you are not the father.
Moripovich. Is he still living? Or yeah, did he die or did Jerry Springer?
I don't know. You keep delivering me sad news.
You know,
Maybe you
you're right.
kill someone else off, Brent.
My bad. So these guys are
These guys are probably dead too if you say their name.
They might already be. You can't blame me for that one.
Is it Beavis?
It does kind of look like Beavis, doesn't it? He's got like chew running down his face.
He looks like a Murdoch.
He does look like a Murdoch, doesn't he? He's not, though, because I just looked him up. He's not a Murdoch. Bo and Stan Dupe. One of them is a Murdoch. Okay, yeah, he is. This is Trevor Murdoch right here. This guy.
He does look like Trevor Murdoch. Okay,
that's Trevor Murdoch. Yeah. I can't look at him because I chew running down his face. Like I don't like it.
Who's the other guy? I don't recognize him.
He looks like fucking Bunkhouse. He looks like if Bunkhouse Buck and Dirty Dick Slater had a kid. Is who it looks like, doesn't he?
It looks like he's wearing a hat from South Park.
He looks like if Bunkhouse Buck had a kid with his sister because he looks like an inbred. Look at him. He's supposed to.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what he looks like.
Oh,
don't blame me.
I don't know what's going on with Trevor Murdoch back there, but he's taking some liberties if that's not his girlfriend.
I think that's like his sister or cousin or something because they're like hillbillies, you know.
Oh.
This guy was also known as Baron von Hopper, Murphy Hopper, Big Murphy Dupe, and Bo Dupe. Yeah, he never did anything that you're gonna remember. Oh, apparently he's an educator and an instructor in high school athletics, so he's a fucking PE teacher.
So they're both still alive?
They are both still living, yes.
Okay.
So that is good news. At least somebody's still alive.
Those blonde tips are not still alive, Jeremy.
No, sorry, Jeremy. Sorry, Jeremy.
I bet Jeremy's still rocking the blonde tips.
He probably is. Well, I don't know. He's got to be like 50 something by now.
He said, "It's the hardest part of."
It's fucking. You're like. Are you sitting in the dark? You don't have any lights anymore, do you, Paul? So you sitting in the dark?
I don't have any lights on. I don't have any more plugged in because I've kind of been moving them.
Yeah, that makes sense. So I don't know who's the fuck is this lady.
Is that Dixie Carter?
Kind of looks like Dixie Carter.
Oh wait, it might be SoCal Val. I bet that's SoCal Val.
I don't know if that's SoCal Val. She got like an oval shaped face and red hair.
I don't know.
I don't know what the fuck's going on here. Oh wait, maybe I do. Hold on. Let me look it up here. I was too busy looking up the Dupe brothers. No, our next matchup is supposed to be the Flying Elvises and the Dupes, but apparently there's something else going on here.
Is that Medeja?
No, Medeja was like bigger than that. Like not bigger, but I'm like she was buffer than that, wasn't she?
Yeah. Well, I mean, maybe she leaned out. I don't know. Kind of looks a little like her.
I have no idea who this bitch is.
Jeremy Borash with the turtleneck and bleached blonde hair is just like.
Yeah, it's very 2000s, isn't it?
It's very early 2000s, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like he should be dancing in a boy band video.
I think I had that look in 2001, but I dropped it after that.
It's good. It's good. I mean, 2001 was a good year for it, but any time after that, it was kind of like Jinko jeans. They're popular for like a year, and then it was like, you know what? There's no sense in us wearing pants that are 7 sizes too big. Let's not do this, and then stop doing it.
I never owned any of those.
I did for like a year. And like,
do you remember the Tommy jeans with the carpenter loop on?
Yes. Like you were gonna put a hammer in there or something.
Yeah. Like why would anyone need those unless you're literally a carpenter?
Yeah, nobody would. But yeah, that was like the coolest shit when I was in middle school. I remember in the 7th grade, I wore Jinkos, and everybody did. Everybody did in the 7th grade. I remember, and then by 8th grade, it was like, why the fuck are you wearing those still? You don't need pants that are 7 sizes too big for you. It's ridiculous.
Are those Tennessee Titan? What's going on here?
There's a lot going on here. There's a guy dancing in the crowd with his shirt pulled over his head, and Jeremy Borash has got a fucking turtleneck on, and I thought we were gonna get a wrestling match, and I don't even know who the fuck this bitch is. She's got a sparkly dress on. She's talking. I don't know what she's talking about. I'm not sure what's going on here.
Let's see. There we go.
Yeah,
I plugged it up. I went and plugged it up.
What the fuck's going on up in here? He's bringing a chair. He just threw a chair in the ring. Something nefarious is going to happen. I don't think I want to watch. All right, let's get to the match here. I think she's like going to give Borash a lap dance, and I don't want to watch that. The mayor doesn't want to watch that. I mean, what was your old neighbors with the Girls Gone Wild videos? Ruben?
Oh, Ruben.
Old Rube would have loved to watch that, but not us.
Oh, Ruben. We just called him Rubes.
The Rube.
Yeah, Rubes.
The Rubester.
That's a cool nickname.
Here comes the Dupes, Bo and Buck. I don't know. I don't remember their names anymore. And then Daisy. That's not her name either. It's like Muffy or some shit like that.
It's crazy that I recognize that's Trevor Murdoch because he's like 200 pounds lighter there than what he probably is today.
Yeah, him and the fucking the Briscoes are going to both get much bigger in different ways, but much bigger. Here come the Flying Elvises.
That guy looks like Ricky Starks on steroids. The second,
yeah, or like the Croc.
It's a Croc. Oh my God, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Who was the fake Croc? Who did that?
It was Triple H.
Oh, it's Triple H. Yeah.
Okay. I think the only person they had that wasn't in DX, and they had, I don't know, Jason Sensation. I think it was Owen Hart. It was like, I am not a nugget. I'm a man.
So they had Triple H in blackface then, didn't they?
They had Mark Henry. They had
X-Pac in blackface.
Yeah, because he was Mark Henry. Yeah.
So they just drew an eyebrow on Triple H and let him go.
And put that little wig on him or whatever, yeah. So we got the Flying Elvises, who is Jorge Estrada and Sonny Sakai.
Ooh. Dang. That was a heck of a...
It was. And we've seen the Flying Elvises before. Now, despite this weird gimmick, they are pretty talented, actually.
I remember saying that, like watching them. I thought they were pretty good.
Yeah, they were actually, I think it was the very first TNA pay-per-view, maybe one after that, where we saw him. Oh, this guy. He was the manager for the Johnsons, remember? And then they fucking... I was trying to think of a weird way to say that they threw him out of the group. He's no longer the manager of the Johnsons. He doesn't manage anyone's Johnson anymore, if you know what I mean, pal.
No.
No more Johnson managing for that man. The only Johnson he manages is his own.
Well, presumably.
I guess. I don't know. Don West might help him. I'm not sure. Dial 1-800-909-9900 right now to buy your very own greatest TNA matches of all time. We only have 3 pay-per-views, but I guarantee there's nonstop action on
there. The Princess Beanie Baby!
We're throwing it in absolutely free.
Emerald? You've got Emerald in the package too?
My fucking dad used to buy those fucking things.
Oh my gosh. I wish they still held value like they were silver and gold, but
they fucking goddamn. I
remember
my uncle. Oh, that was pretty impressive. My uncle had the old one that was Tabasco, and they had to like recall it because the Tabasco sauce sued them. And my uncle sold that thing for like $550 and bought a new set of golf clubs. Yeah.
Well, congratulations to him. He probably made off in the end.
And I remember him saying, well, I went outside and I used that Beanie Baby to hit a golf ball and didn't go very far. So I decided to sell him. And I thought, well, that makes sense. Made sense to me. And I don't even play golf. You ever been a golfer, Mayor?
I haven't. I hit golf balls, but I can't say I play golf well.
Right, yeah. I always want to start, but then I never do. Ooh. Rough Alabama.
I go to the driving range and just hit the shit out of them, but other than that, I don't.
I haven't hit a golf ball in a very long time. I used to play when I was younger because I would play with my brother and my dad, but I haven't played a lot. I went golfing just randomly once with a friend of mine many, many years ago. It was like Bryson was like a baby, so at least 16 years ago. The other dupe is in the ring, the one that's far less impressive and the one we don't know anything about. The one who never became a WWE Tag Team Champion. That's for sure.
The crazy thing is, all 4 of these guys actually seem super talented.
Even Bunkhouse Crook?
Yeah. Look at that. That I mean, I think all 4 of them seem pretty good. The Flying Elvises really stand out to me, both of them.
There's no reason for that redneck to be handling Slick Johnson that way. That's no way to handle a Slick Johnson. You know what I mean?
I wonder who was doing training for TNA back then. Did they even have a training facility, or just like show up?
I very much doubt it. And if it was in the same place as this wrestling.
Because
very much doubt it.
Most of the people in here actually do a pretty good job.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea where they got most of their talent from, but I was saying to Dan, maybe sometime, I don't know if you could ever swing this, but maybe on like a Saturday morning or something, we could watch some TNA with Dan if you could work that in your schedule sometime. I don't know when, but someday.
Yeah. We could probably do an early Saturday morning.
Sounds like a plan. We'll talk to him in our Discord chat. He knows more about this TNA stuff than we do, so he might be able to help us out.
Once I'm able to get fully settled in, I probably can do it.
Okay, yeah. I wasn't thinking like tomorrow or anything, especially because tomorrow's not Saturday. So
don't ruin it. It's Saturday tomorrow.
I wish. Well, tomorrow's Wednesday. Well, I only got a couple more days of work, and then that's it. So that's not so bad. Oh, and guess what, Mayor?
What?
College football comes out on Monday.
Oh, the NCAA football game?
Just remembered.
Am I going to get put in a game?
Yeah, I mean, maybe if I can figure it out. Yeah, the last one you couldn't really do it.
Oh my God!
Oh wow, that was nice. These Flying Elvis guys are good, man. I told you.
That was a Kurt Angle level slam. I don't even know what that was.
Oh, that was sweet too. And the rednecks are out of here, and the Elvises are.
Wow,
that was fucking impressive.
Who are these guys? Like, how did they not make it farther in the business?
I know, and with this gimmick, it's red hot.
I mean, the gimmick probably could go. They are in Tennessee, so I guess Flying Elvises maybe.
Yeah.
If you just called them, their names, Jose Estrada and is that AJ?
Yeah, it's AJ and Jerry Lynn, they're tag team champions, and they're fighting each other right now. So, But anyway, we'll get into that next week. We'll watch some more TNA because it's so much fun to watch TNA. We're just gonna watch it till the rest of our lives, or until they turn off the internet. We're not sure. But yeah, that's it for this week's episode. Make sure that you check out our friends, our pals, our good buddies Rob and Dan over at the UTT Wrestling Podcast, Unbooking the Territory, where they do the first and last of wrestling. They also did a side show where you can relive the life and times of Tank Abbott on Unbooking the Tankatory. You can also check out Unstacking the Datatory, The Road to Wembley, Big Daddy taking on Giant Haystacks, and the most watched wrestling match of all time with over 18 million viewers. You can also check out the Doctor Who podcast with Danny and Silas on SJP World Media. And of course, do never forget about our friends DC and Doc at DDT Wrestling. Mayor, what do you want to plug?
Man, I want to plug the man who gets 18 million viewers just for showing off his chops. And that man is Mr. Thomas Bryce, the big daddy of podcasting at sportswireradio.org. So you can find him there at sportzwireradio.org or at Thomas Bryce 2020 and pretty much most apps, or just type Thomas Bryce. If you find a guy with some badass sideburns, aka chops, you're in the right place. So right. Follow him, and while you're there, listen to our podcast on the old Sportswire Radio and follow us along as well. If somehow you've managed to meander over here and hear us and you're like, who are these guys? Well, you can find us at go and tell them where you can find us, Brent.
I mean, you can find us I'm on Blue Sky. It's that AWI pod on there. I think it's AWI pod. It might not be. I don't know. I know a lot about soccer, but I started watching like 2008 SmackDown, because since you can't watch the old Raws anymore, I decided to pick a year from SmackDown. So I went with 2008. And it interests me so much that I started watching 2008 WWECW. And the other night they had the Gulf of Mexico match between CM Punk and and Chavo Guerrero. Do you know how you win a Gulf of Mexico match, Mayor? Do you want to guess?
Was there a flag on a pole?
Nope, no flags on no poles. You actually had to. They were in like El Paso or something, and you had to go out into the the whatever, and throw your opponent into the Gulf of Mexico to win.
Whoa!
Yeah, it was like a hog pen
Like
match.
legitimately into the water.
Yeah, like chucked him into the water. Yeah, CM Punk did it. It was fun. It was interesting for sure.
Okay.
Anyways, sometimes I post my random thoughts about that on Blue Sky too. So if you're on there, follow us. But make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube if you don't already, because that's really where you can listen to and hear everything. And yeah, so you got anything else you want to say?
No, I think that's it. Other than rest in peace, Tommy, whatever your name is, Jason something, I think your name is.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Jason, I don't know. Rest in peace, Green Ranger. Rest in peace, White Ranger.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them. Well, that does it for me and the mayor. And I'm going to let the mayor tell you goodbye.
Goodbye.
It's not